Hey, Daily Doses. This is Pastor Larry here today, and we're taking a look at prayer this week. And there's a lot of things the Bible says about prayer, especially the framework of being it's a family, father-son relationship, daddy, Abba, Father. It's not about how articulate we are and having all the right words and the right systems or formula. Obviously, it's impacted by our relationship with Him and our forgiveness of others and all kinds of things. But today, and we'll look at some of those, by the way, but today I want to zero in on one thing that's been really important to me. It's a concept found throughout the New Testament in the teaching of Jesus, but in particular in the book of Luke, chapter 18, I think it's the first 8 verses, and chapter 11, starting at verse 5, where he's teaching on prayer. And it's the principle of persistence. Keeping on and keeping on until one of two things has happened. God has changed my heart so it is no longer the desire of my heart, or God has said a flat out no, and there's no way this thing is going to happen. Now, I don't always understand why persistence is so important in prayer. But when Jesus spells out, this is how prayer works, this is how my Father answers, then I'm going to do that. It's kind of like, I don't totally understand how the internet works, and I certainly don't understand how my local network at my home works, but I do know that I've got to identify which network I'm on. I do know I have to type in this goofy password, and I do know that sometimes it's stronger than others, and if I move somewhere over here, it will be better than if I was over there, and I don't always have to understand why things work, but I do have to know how they work and what I need to do. And when it comes to persistence, I want to be honest with you. I've never fully understood why God says be persistent. I mean, after all, He's the God of the universe. He knows the beginning from the end. He knows my heart before I even say it. But you know what? He says when you pray, be persistent. Let me read you just one of the passages, the one found in Luke 11. Then Jesus said to them, suppose you have a friend and you go to him at midnight and you say, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread. A friend of mine is on a journey. He's come to me and I don't have any food to offer him. And suppose the one inside says, well, don't bother me. The door's already locked. Dude, it's midnight. My children and I were in bed. I can't get up and give you anything. Then Jesus says, I tell you, even though he will not get up and give you the bread because of your friendship, yet because of your shameless audacity, your persistence, he will surely get up and give you as much as you need. So I say to you, ask, and literally in the Greek, keep on asking, and it will be given to you. Seek, and literally in the Greek, keep on seeking, and you will find. Knock, literally in the Greek, keep on knocking, and the door will be opened to you. I wish I could tell you why, but I can tell you that's how it works. And I want to encourage you to join me in being the kind of men and women that do what Jesus says, even sometimes when we don't understand it. And we have something in our life, something in our relationships, something that we passionately want to see changed. To understand, we've been given, we have been forgiven as well, but we have been given the privilege of persistence. Like that little kid that keeps asking and asking and asking until my heart changes and I no longer care, or the circumstances have closed the door to the point that it's a clear and unquestionable no. Keep at it. Seek and keep on seeking. Knock and keep on knocking. And the door will be open.